Before we discuss grand strategies and policy documents, let us look at a basic truth. The daily routine. Every day, in millions of homes across this nation, we create waste that harms our environment. The house is the main, often unmonitored, source of this crisis. Observe the kitchen. The immediate waste is organic, food scraps and peelings. This should go to composting, were the process managed correctly. The culture of convenience amplifies the crisis. Disposable food containers, rich in organic residue, instantly contaminate the entire bin, spoiling any potential recycling. Now, the living room. A used battery and plastic packaging are simply tossed into the same bin. This small mistake mixes hazardous e-waste with dry plastic. The child adds clean paper waste, but it is instantly spoiled, made unfit for efficient recycling because it touches the other rubbish. Finally, the hidden danger. Medicinal foil and blister packs. A small amount of household biomedical waste dropped straight into the normal rubbish flow. All types are now mixed. All are equally damaging. Now, scale this picture. If just 1 million homes repeat this mistake, the amount of unseparated waste created is immense. Mixing waste makes valuable resources useless and puts a massive strain on the system before collection even begins. Consider the burden placed upon the waste collector. What should be an easy, separated collection becomes a difficult job of manual sorting at the point of origin. This failure, multiplied across a metropolitan region, severely limits our ability to manage the sheer amount of waste we produce every day. We must segregate, but the volume makes post-collection sorting almost impossible. When plastic is left to degrade in these uncontrolled environments, it breaks down into toxic microplastics. These particles are carried by wind and water, contaminating the soil, entering the food chain, and poisoning our vital water resources. The problem is not just in our homes. In hotels, malls, and conference centers, the management of solid waste is still poorly controlled. Our nation has established a robust legal foundation through the Solid Waste Management Rules, 2016. Ideally, this mandates source-level segregation, a fundamental public duty, setting a high standard for environmental governance. However, translating these comprehensive policies into ground-level reality is a complex endeavor. The authorities are facilitating this transition, but bridging the operational gaps in such a vast nation requires patience, resources, and a synergistic approach to implementation. When we fail to control this waste flow, it leads to disaster for our environment. Unmanaged rubbish travels from landfills and collection points to our water bodies. Think of the fish eating the careless refuse left by tourists or irresponsible businesses. This pollution affects the entire system and is very hard to reverse. And what of the hidden danger? The small quantities of biomedical waste emitted from the average home. While hospitals follow mandated rules, the disposal of medical items at home poses a unique challenge. This rubbish creates a management headache. If collected improperly and incinerated without appropriate facilities, it contributes directly to air pollution. The simple, immediate solution is mandatory sorting of waste into colored bins for specialized collection. The ultimate solution rests on a revival of civic sense. A mindful community takes proactive ownership of the waste it generates, recognizing their role is paramount. School children awareness and education are the cornerstone of the long-term solution. By teaching the next generation the critical importance of sorting, we build a future culture of environmental stewardship. It is clear. Solid and biomedical waste management is not a distant, technical problem, but a daily failure of public duty, regulatory control, and proper infrastructure. The discussion begins now, but the outcome we need must be more than just talk. It must be a firm commitment to public awareness, stricter rules, and decisive action from all authorities involved.